What is up, my homeboys and girls? It's your Uncle Jimmy here, coming to you from the subtropical region of England, formerly known as Devon. Yes, it's hotter than Merlin's beard up in this bitch, so my nipples may have to be popped out at some point, just to warn you, my loves. Today the theme is, of course, the Wobbler, which is any song that you might consider a favourite, or in some way special to you. Do let me know what you'd like this old git to play for you, and it shall be done. I shall begin with a splendid song that I often come back to, a song that instantaneously gets my wand all hot and flustered. This is Battle Flag by Low Fidelity All Stars. It also happens to be a remix. So hold on to your tits, my loves. Here we go. One's up, my loves, one's up.
Your construction smells of corruption. I manipulate to recreate this air to go around saga. Gotta launder my karma. Gotta launder my karma.
Now, my wizards from all over the globe, grab your wand tightly in your hand and hold it aloft. It's gonna get a bit shitty up in this motherfucker! What's up, motherfucker?
I said hallelujah to the 16th royal Benz. You're getting down on your motherfucking knees, and it's time for your sickness again. Come on and tell me what you need now. Tell me what is making you bleed. We got 2 more minutes and we're gonna cut to what you need. So on the 6, tell me, one, do you want to live? And on the 7, tell me, is it time for your motherfucking ass to give? And tell me, is it time to get down on your motherfucking knees? Tell me, is it time to get down?
I'm blown to the maxim, 2 hemispheres battling. I'm blown to the maxim, 2 hemispheres battling. Suck it up. One last breath. Take a drag. Off a jet.
One's up!
Hey, Mr. Policeman, is it time for getting away? Is it time for driving down the motherfucking road and I'm running from your ass today? And tell me, do you agree now? Or tell me if I'm making you bleed? I got 2 more minutes and I'm gonna cut to what you need. So on the 6, tell me, one, do you want to live? And on the 7, tell me, is it time for your motherfucking ass to give? And tell me, is it time to get down on your motherfucking knees? Tell me, is it time to get down?
Got a revolution behind my eyes. We got to get up and organize. Got a revolution behind my eyes. We got to get up and organize. Got a revolution behind my eyes. We got to get up and organize. You want a revolution behind your eyes? We got to get up and organize.
Hello, my labs. Hello, Sephiros. Hello, Chris from Liminal Spaces. Hello, Josh. Hello there, everyone. Hello, Ian, you popped in there. Hello, Jake. What a splendid gathering we have here. We've got me, Outscarade, as well. It's wonderful, my lads. Absolutely wonderful. I hope you've all got your wands out, and I hope you're polishing them furiously. Oh, hello there, Maria, as well. Splendid, splendid. Yes, Kieran's wand working wonderfully, I'm sure it is. rather hot in here, but I'll somehow get through with my great big can of Radler. But anyway, I'll say hello to you properly in a moment. Let's get this one party started, motherfucker. Oh, hello, Christian. Splendid. Here we go. Excuse me. yes. All right. Well, there we are, my loves. It has begun, the cockening. I mean the wandening. Thank you for all dropping by once more. There is a battle for the crown this evening, as ever. So what we will be doing, my loves, is another quiz today. And would you believe it? I've got some video clips today. So they're all tiny little clips from films that I happen to already possess. And all you have to tell me is what the film is, my love. That's all you need to do. And if you end up winning and you happen to be wearing the crown, the #1 crown that is, I will be getting my tits out. So there we are, something to look forward to, my loves. Now, I've missed a lot of messages here because I was concentrating very hard on doing all of that earlier. It may seem as though it all runs so smoothly, but yes, I was stressing a little bit there. But anyway, thank you all for popping in, and hello there, Kirk. Yes, hello, my brother. Thank you for popping in. Right, let's have a little gander at things that have been spoken of. Now, already Josh has got the first recommendation in, which I will be playing shortly. But we will have a little clip before then. Thank you for everyone who's already popped in. Oh, and Shuffle Boyle. Yes, hello there, sir. I forgot to say hello to you. You were hiding there amongst the everyone else there. Apparently, Josh's wand is made of glass. Good Lord. My wand wobbler is Biscuit by Portishead. Thank you, Chris. Right. So everyone will get at least one version here. So there we go. No one will be missed out tonight, hopefully. Yes, I hope everyone's faring okay in the hot weather we're all getting. Poor Josh, it may be on death's door tomorrow. It's going to get pretty high up there, over there, shall we say. I mean, in my car today, I got in my car in the afternoon and it was 37 degrees in that car, and it doesn't have air conditioning. So I've been roasted alive today. For minimum wage. Isn't that wonderful, my love? Yes, yes. CP Webster is here. Hello there, sir. Right, I think we've got everyone now. Oh, no, Matthew's there. Splendid. Right, the old crew, we're all here once more. If anyone else comes, make sure you raise your wand and give them a pleasant welcome. If not, let's turn them off into another dimension, motherfucker. Anyway, right, I tell you what, let's get the first quiz going. So the first one's coming here. Oh, it's pleasant up where Shuffle Boyle is, up in Scotland, bonnie Scotland. That's wonderful. Yes, we're going to have some Portishead later. But until then, everyone prepare your wands for the first question. And I won't even have to say a word. Here we go.
Zone 1, Captain.
Thank you. Zone 2, are you operative? Zone 2.
Yeah, everything's ready, Captain.
Jeez, what's that, my lads? I hope that works okay, because I don't get any sound on my end. Oh, look at that bloody Sephiroth. It's straight in there. Oh, Chris. Chris was wearing the number one crown. He very nearly won the prize of getting to see my tits. Unlucky, sir, but Sephiros was right in there. Yes, Kirk got it as well. Christian has gone for Star Wars. No. Flesh Gordon? No. The Rise of the Ones. Fifth Element Josh is there. Yes, I thought I'd start with an easy one. They will get more difficult as we proceed. The last three of them, I don't think anyone's going to get them, but you normally all surprise me, so who knows what will happen. So anyway, right, the very first track I'm going to play by one of you wonderful wizards is dear Josh's suggestion, and this is called Two Men in Love, and it's by the Irrepressibles. So here we go. Ooh, here we go. One's up, my lads, one's up.
If I asked you now, will you be my prince? Will you lay down your armor and be with me forever? When you open me, all the power in me moves. How you want to see all the depths of me real. When you open me, all the power in me moves. Feel real. I love you. When I look into your eyes, there's a danger inside. When I see the edge, I can never hide. See me to
my goodness, that was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Josh never disappoints. That was, whew. I mean, I was doing things there, but I about a third of the way through, I was feeling something. I was definitely feeling some emotion, and that was before all the violins piled in. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Josh. Okay, so that was wobbling Josh's wand, and probably all of the rest of us too, my labs. So what I'm going to do probably is play your songs as they've appeared in the list. I've already made a list already in my head, that fallible object that's somewhere inside my skull. But so the next one will be Jake. So I've already logged that in, or locked it in, shall we say. I'll tell you a little story in a little bit, but before we do that and play the next song, let's do another little quiz. So here we go. This is number 2, another little clip coming up. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes.
Take it.
What could it be? What? Christian is on it. And Sephiros is a close second, all in uppercase, which is wonderful. Soylent Green, no. I don't know if that's a joke answer or not, Chris, but unfortunately it isn't. No, it's not the Mel Brooks thing either. Yes, it's Clive Barker's Hellraiser. So this is the very beginning. Yes, those dirty fingernails. Let's have another little peek at those a minute. Look at this state. I mean, he's definitely been gardening prior to travelling to this remote location to buy the devilish cube thing. What is it called? It's called something. I don't know what it's called, but it does have a name. But anyway... So, yes, we had a winner. Wonderful. Thank you very much for winning, Christian. Now, I would normally bump you up for winning, but the only prize on offer tonight is my tits. Yes, Lament Configuration. What a wonderful name for such a devilish device. Wonderful, wonderful. He's been having a good old scratch. Indeed, he has. He's been scratching something unmentionable, I think. So, yes, this wonderful little story I'm going to tell you very quickly before I pop on Jake's suggestion is someone bought one of my paintings the other day, my lads. Can you believe it? So it's a big one. It's this big devil here. And I had a devilish time wrapping it, just saying. So... because my wrists are both completely fucked these days, completely, I had to wrap that. I mean, my wife came and saved me eventually because she discovered me in my room doing it with my elbows, my loves. Now, you know you've been brought low when you're wrapping a parcel using your elbows, but there we are, there we are. Yes, thank you very much. It was a wonderful surprise. And it's a viewer of this channel. Can you believe it, my labs? He's called Billy. He's been following me for a couple of years, and he fancied a painting. So can you believe that? I can scarcely believe it myself, but there we are. Right, so, hello there, Tim is here. Hail, Jim. Could I get You've Got Another Thing Coming by Judas Priest? Yes, you can, yes. And I'm going to be playing everyone's, Tim, so don't worry. Yours will be in the mix. It might be a little further down, but we'll see. We'll get there in a moment. So I'm drinking some Radler, and it's very gassy. It's like a lemony shandy, I suppose. Only 2.5%, so I'm looking after my liver, my loves. Cheers, Josh. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm going to take... Do you want me to keep this on, or do you want the thumbnail instead? It's up to you, my lads. You're all going to be very kind and say, no, we want to see you, Jim. We want to see your wonderful good looks and everything it is. But anyway, theme is any old thing, right? Any old thing, yes, but it's got to be something that means something to you, ideally, or something you really, really like. Your favorite? Yes. I know the one you were saying about Shuffleboy. Your absolute favorite's about what 40 minutes long. So I will fade that one out after a little while. Am I too late to ask for Dio? This is your life. No, you are not too late, and it's going to be added to the mix. Thank you very much, Webster. It shall be done. But until then, let's get the next one out, and it's Jake's from Pulp Mortem, and he's requested Hot Cold Darling Don't, in brackets, by Strata, or Strata, depending on your pronunciation. Here we go, my lads. What's up? That's a good one. Christian, yes, I will play that. Right, who's next?
You said your hope was lost, my eyes were stinging hot. The first of the tears to fall hurts the worst of all. I had it all planned out, what I was going to say, but then that lump in my throat stole my words away. Darling, if nothing else, I know that this is true. I'd have nobody if I don't have you. But you said your hope was lost, my eyes were stinging hot. The first of the tears to fall. Have you given too much away? Are you giving us some? Or did the going get tough this time? Don't give up on us. I said, look at the map on the wall. Put your fingers on where we are. No matter where I go, we're just an inch apart. You interrupted and said, not that I'll speak again. If we're just an inch apart, then reach out and grab my hand. Have you given too much away? Are you giving us some? Or did the going get tough this time? Don't give up on us. Don't give up. I know that this is true, at least it used to be. But you'd have nobody if you don't have me. And didn't we say forever? Didn't I promise you? Didn't we say forever? Darling, don't. Darling, don't. We didn't come this far just to throw it all away. Have you given too much, darling? Are you giving us some? Or did the going get tough this time? Don't give up on us. Have you given too much away? Are you giving us some? Are you giving us some? Or did the going get tough this time? Don't give up on us.
That was an absolute cracker. Thank you very much, Jake. Sorry, I paused slightly there because I wanted to save it before we moved on. But yes, wonderful, wonderful. Very uplifting, that one. Never, ever heard it before. Thank you. Yes, right, where are we? So everyone's first suggestion will be played, my loves. No worries there. Josh is pushing his luck here. He wants a second one. You might get it, you never know. This is from Brian. In homage to retro arcades, lovely wizards and great music, can I request Pinball Wizard? Yes, that's a wonderful one. Thank you, Brian. It will be in the mix. I'm going to play that later. Yes, that was a wonderful one from Josh. Read the first 2 stories of Dark Matter this morning, Jim. You're one hell of a writer. That's very kind of you, Tim. You're too kind. Thank you very much. But thank you for buying it and reading it. That's all one can hope for, isn't it? Well, thank you very much. Thank you. How about Future Foe Scenarios by Silver Run Pickups? Crikey, I've never spoken that combination of words before in that combination. No, yes, I will play that. Yes, wonderful. I'm looking forward to hearing that. Christ. Sephiros is being lovely towards me as well. Thank you very much. Oh dear, Chris is as well. I read Jim's story for the upcoming book Tube anthology last night and it melted my fucking brain. You're a great writer, Jim. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Sorry I haven't got round to yours today, Chris. I was hoping to, but I had all manner of shit to sort out. So it will be tomorrow. Anyway, sorry, my loves. I'm sweating here because you're all being so lovely towards me. Thanks for playing it, Grand Wizard. You're welcome, Jake. You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Right, I'll just read shuffles here. Can I be super cheeky and request the X and Brass Unbound State of Shock at the Mateo Festival, Mulhouse, off of YouTube? A really great night. Right, I will do that. I'll have to hunt that down in a moment. Thank you. I will play that shuffle. Also, I think I would like just like you imagined by 9 Inch Nails, Uncle Wizard Jibbers. At some point, eventually, it shall be done. Sephiros. May I have pictures of you by The Cure, please, brother? Yes, it will be done. Yes, Kirk, it will. Thank you. We've probably got enough now to last us to the end now, I think. Jake, you can't call people Grand Wizard. I don't know. I think he might be right. No, wait a minute. No, Chris is the Grand Wizard. I'm just a devilish, naughty underling. But anyway, right, this is the next quiz. Prepare yourselves. Get your wands very juicy for the 3, 2, 1. Wands up.
Rockin' good news.
Oh, yes. Brilliant film.
Those toenails about dry yet, sweetheart? We got some dancing to do.
Yes. No, right, we've got 2 wrong answers there. Raising Arizona. It looks like he was in that film, but it's not. No, it's Wild at Heart. Yes. Josh went for Blue Velvet, right. Chris got Wild at Heart. I never noticed, read that. Seeing if anyone would notice him. Right, okay, right. Yes, that's it. I knew it was a David Lynch. Yes, it's David Lynch, all right. National Treasure, deleted scene. Now, bear that in mind. There might be a National Treasure film just a bit later. Just to warn you, a lot of the films I own are Nicolas Cage films. But anyway, there we are. Yes, a wonderful, wonderful film, Wild at Heart. So when he was promoting this film, he came over to Britain. He appeared on Wogan, Terry Wogan's chat show at the time. And he came out. He did like a somersault and like a karate kick. And then he was throwing dollar bills into the audience, a very straight-laced British audience. They didn't know what to make of this devil. It was such a brilliant interview. But yes, there we are. But if you go back there, I mean, it's in the 80s, this film, I'm assuming. I can't remember now. But I mean, he was receding like a motherfucker. That was back then. Now he's got a full head of hair. Where did that come from? It's a spell, of course, a mighty spell. Right. Yes, it's quite entertaining. I don't think Terry Wogan knew what the hell was going on. He thought he had opened a portal to hell, and that's what sprung out of it. A bird landed on his head and stayed there. Yes, indeed, it did. Right, we've got 12 different quiz questions coming at you later on, but now it's time to play Dear Chris's suggestion of liminal spaces fame. Here we go. This is Biscuit. Is this a digestive or a bourbon? But this is by Portishead. Never been to Portishead, but I often pass the sign for it on the way to Bristol. Is Nicolas Cage a Xenobite? Could be. What an absolute cracker. Oh, thanks very much, Chris. So, yeah, this has been tickling his pickle or wobbling his one since since 1993. I didn't discover them that early at all. I mean, it must have been, for me, it was the latter part of the 90s. But yeah, I really did like their music. I stopped listening to it because I found it a bit depressing. But that one's quite uplifting, actually. I completely forgot about that one. I've saved it. It's about a biscuit, my loves. Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Chris. Now, so yeah, Sephiros has put a nice little factoid down here. Portishead are a major inspiration for the music of Silent Hill. You can find Portishead posters in the first game around the town. I don't know why I've written this, but you have to say these things, Sephiros. That's wonderful. I did my playthrough of Silent Hill earlier in the year, and I didn't notice that. But yeah, I didn't notice it, but I must have seen it. I wonder if they'll include that in the remake, because they're remaking the first one, aren't they? I think you told me that, Sephiros, although I already knew that, just because I love Silent Hill and everything about it. Right, so Shuffle says, saw Adrian Utley doing his tabletop improv stuff in Stirling a few years back. Now, that doesn't mean anything to me. So, who's this Adrian chap? Sorry, I'm a bit of an imbecile sometimes. Maybe you have been watching Jimmy play Silent Hill 2 on it. Yes, yes. Yes, I'm playing the second one at the moment. Absolutely loving it. But it's really disturbing. And I play it... Fucking hell. There it is. Right, yes, guitarist and main force behind Portishead. Right, that makes sense. Thank you, Shuffleboil. You can see I wasn't a mega fan here. I didn't know the names of any of them, but there we are. Yes, I play it before going to bed, and my God, it's such a sinister... It's all about the soundtrack or the sound effects and everything about it. If you play it with the sound off, it's a completely different experience. But if you're playing on headphones, I've got a pair of these ones, it's really immersive and it really scares you. Even an old man like me who's seen horrors all his life. I really love the Silent Hill 2 remake. Yes, it's so bloody good. Let's hope they do the same to the first one. I'm sure they will. They seem to be very good at it. So I've already got the next track lined up, my love. But the first thing, of course, to do is to play another clip. Now, before this clip, I was just going to say, so I played a little clip of that Wild at Heart over the Portishead sound the song. I know it didn't quite go, but I love trying that. I love putting clips of films over other music, and sometimes, quite often, you get really nice, it's pure chance, serendipity, and it works, and that didn't quite work, but it almost did. It alters the atmosphere of that scene. Don't know if you have a plan for the next show, but how about bands or songs from our neck of the woods, local music? That's a very good idea. Yes, what a wonderful idea, Jake. Yeah, let's try that. Yes. I don't know what I'd be able to offer, though, personally, but it's not up to me, is it? It's up to all of you, my loves. But yeah, we could look for some interesting little tidbits here and there. Let's think about it. Okay, so this is the next one. Prepare yourselves. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh my goodness. Yes, Sephiros is right in there. Quickly followed by Webster, of course. Ninth Circle. No, almost, Kirk. You're on the right. Yes, you're on the right track. I was going to say 7th key. Too slow. Yes, well, yes, that was a tricky one, isn't it? Yes, I don't know if I would have got it like off the bat like that. It's different, isn't it, when you're the one that's put it in there. But that scene is quite remarkable, isn't it? I mean, I'll put it on again very briefly, but it's just the way that I mean, the way her face changes. This is before CG stuff, I'm pretty sure. So they've had to somehow blend two versions with two different women. I guess. I mean, incredible editing. I like that part as well. I saw it when I was a kid. I like that part, right? That makes sense. Yes. It's sexy, but also very disturbing. Yes. Yes, I don't know what I would have done in his position there with that kind of young lady on top of me. I think I would have just gone with the flow, probably. Yes, I'm sure Mr. Depp did. So that's Emmanuel. No, what's she called? Emmanuel Signier, is that right? She's married to Polanski, who directed it. I assume they're still married. Do let me know if you know. Yes, he does have a tendency to marry very, very young women. I don't know how old she was when they got together. Let's not talk about it. But anyway, that's a fine film. Right, let's get the next one up. It's already ready to go. So this is for Matthew, I believe. So this is called "That's the Way That the World Goes Round" by John Prine. Here we go.
I got glue on my string.
Ooh, one's up.
That's the way that the world goes round.
I know a guy that's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused, got muscles in his head, ain't never been used, thinks he owns half of this town. Starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with a rubber hose, then he takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator broke. Water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun come through the window. The ice all broke, I stood up and laughed, thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. One day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round.
What a lovely song. I really like that. What is it in the background? Is it a flute recorder, something like that? It sounds like something like a, I don't know what it is, but I like that sound. Wonderful stuff. Thank you very much indeed for that suggestion, Matthew, I believe it is. Right, so I'm sorry, I was trawling through the comments there to find all your songs, and occasionally I'm missing something you say. I'm very sorry about that. I'm not ignoring you. It's just I'm just not reading it for some reason. I'm blanking, my love. That's what's happening. But yes, wonderful, wonderful song. Thank you very much. Oh, hello there, Will. Will's popped in. He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it. Hello there, Will. Thank you for popping in for a little bit. I hope you're okay, my friend. I hope you're okay. Do let me know if you want a song played, and I'm trying to do them in order, so you may not get to hear your song. No, actually, you sent me one, didn't you? Christ, remind me of it, and I'll play it. Right, Ian, I need to pop off to do some work. Hopefully I'll catch the end, but we'll rewatch later. That's really lovely of you, Ian. Thank you very much for coming in, and thank you for coming into the Discord where we're discussing Elric of Melnibone. That's right. I always want to say Melanoba, Melibona even. But yes, I hope to see you later, but don't worry if you can't make it. Cowboy songs, yes, we could get into some cowboy stuff another time, for certainly. Right, yes, Bob Dylan-esque. Yes, I agree, Kirk. Yes, Josh likes it as well. I'm saving all of these because they're all wonderful. Thank you. I always hear half an inch of water as happy enchilada. That's interesting. I love misreading of lyrics. Sometimes when you actually find out what the actual lyric is, it's quite disappointing. I think we remake the song based on what we actually want to hear. And obviously Matthew is quite happy to listen about enchiladas. Yes. Makes me think of the bit R2-D2 when you build your little house. What's that reference to? Yeah, sorry. Yes, they are the best. Chris has got the crown. He's number one at the moment. If he wins the next round of the quiz, my tits are out. Okay, here we go. The next bit is coming up. Red Dead Redemption. What the hell? Oh, is it used on there? Well, I'll be darned. Hey? Right, sorry, I think I'm probably stroking out here. I don't understand what the Red Dead Redemption reference is. There's an idea for a music stream. Mondegreens. Right, I think I've lost it. I've completely lost it. The Jam eating trifles. Oh, never mind. Right, anyway, next round of the quiz. Yes, right. Here we go. Get ready, my loves, and here we go. I've tried to pick a scene that's not too recognizable. Yes. Webster is right there. Sephiroth almost got my tits out then, because he's got the number one crown again. Yes, Kirk got it as well. Chris was there. A-Top is here, everyone. Hello there, A-Top. David, Brian thinks it's Iron Man. Not the Nick Cage one. No, it's not that one. Not that filthy abomination. Holy shit, I thought I was fast and I'm way back. Yeah. I'm sorry, Chris. We've got some devious wizards with us today. Although some of the top ones here, they're all from the British Isles, so this could be a ping problem. They're getting the source before you are, perhaps. Yes, Josh was in there as well. Wonderful. Watched it on Tuesday by chance. I could watch that film any day of the week. Absolutely incredible. I really wanted to do a naughty scene, but I thought I'd better not. I'm at work, but I thought I'd stop by. It was lovely of you. Thank you, A-Top. Thank you very much. Right. Be careful, though, because, you never know what's going to come out with this thing. Right, that explains it. Thank you, Kirk. So R2, I read it R2-D2 because I'm slightly imbecilic. But yes, that stands for the game. Yes. Okay. Right. Sorry about that, Will. This is a tricky one. A mondegreen is a mishearing of a lyric. I see, right. Named after a Scottish ballad whose lyric laid him on the green. Was misheard as Lady Mondegreen. That's interesting. Right. I should know that, I suppose. Does everyone else know that? I'm starting to worry that I'm losing brain cells more quickly than usual. Right, so yes, that was The Wicker Man, my loves. Wonderful film. So what I've done is I've tried to save some of your suggestions, and so the first one I'm doing, the next one was going to be for Tim. So this is Tim from Secret Fire Books, and he wants You've Got Another Thing Coming by Judas Priest. One's up, my loves. Will this get us bumped? I don't know. Let's take a chance on this. One's up, my loves. One's up. Warding spells up, my lads. Let's deflect this devilish song. It could bring us down. Warding spells have been activated. I think we're going to be all right. One's up, my lads. Oh yeah, that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Tim. That put me through my paces. Thank you for all the wand action. I think we've correctly diverted the problems that could have arose from that devilish song. You never know, my lads. There's certain songs that are devilish, that are forbidden, verboten. But I think we've deflected it nicely. Yes, wonderful wand action. I love to see your wands, my lads. Of course I do. Yes, this is a cracker. My sister Maria, she was just about to say nutting off to this. I think she was probably headbanging. I think that's what I was going for. If the copyright bots look at the video as well, they probably just melt. Now that is part of the spell. Thank you, Shuffle Boyle. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. Judas Priest's recent cover of War Pigs is real sick. Whoa, yes, I would like to hear that. I would say we'd put it on later, but we may run out of time, but we'll see. Be careful, Jim. Don't break yourself. No, I'm very fragile. My wrists are all over the place and I've got a dodgy knee, but everything else is in tip-top condition. You should see my wand, my lads. It's ripe, if you will. Okay, next round coming up. Right, which one is it? It's not that one. Right. Okay, so fastest wand first. This is the next one.
You just put it
I
in
love this one.
the right file according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
Peter.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Peter.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huh? That's all you have to do.
Very good. You know your alphabet.
I never misspelled anything. Not once, not one time.
I'm sure that you didn't.
Yes. I've never misspelled anything. Not one time. Yes, we've got some wonderful... Right, Sephiros is wearing the crown and he's won, so my tits are coming out. Get ready. Yeah. I'm a man of my word, my loves. If there's any children nearby, please banish them to another dimension. So Sephiros was first. Then we had Christian. Then we had Kirk. We had Will. That thing you said. Right, no. Vampire's Kiss. Yes, A-Top, you got it. Oscar-worthy scene. I agree. It's so good. Never heard of it. Yes, do get on it. It's Nicolas Cage. He's having a mental breakdown. He thinks he's a vampire. It's kind of like, what is it, American Psycho, but involving vampires. This is how I learnt my alphabet. It's so good. Never seen that one, Chris, right? I think you'll love that. It's really good. I mean, these kind of clips often come out as, you know, evidence of Nicolas Cage overacting kind of thing. But I thought the film itself was very clever. There we are. Great scene indeed. Nicolas Cage at his best. Agreed, Maria. Right, Christian's logging off. Yes, everyone prepare yourself. Quintessential Cage indeed. His best film, absolute gem. Yes, I agree, Kirk. It's a beautiful film. I've never heard of it either, but had Deli reciting it word for word. Right, prepare yourselves. I'm going to give you a countdown here. I imported it on fancy Blu-ray from Germany. Sephiros is a collector of world renowned, I would say. Yes, incredible. I would love to see it in high definition. Right, I can't watch that movie anymore. The vampire looks like my eggs. Oh dear. Anyway, right, get ready. Ooh, naughty. Yes, forbidden fruit, my loves. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't got you all hot and bothered. But anyway, let's gloss over that. Now this could take the stream down, of course. Wands up, everyone. Okay, so this is, I think this was Webster. This is Your Life by Dio. One's up. You better not have been recording that.
Who cares what came before? a time the world was never blind like we are. Right now it seems you're only dreams and shadows. If wishes could be eagles, how you'd fly. This is your life, this is your time. What if the flame won't last forever? This is your here, this is your now. Let it be magical. Who cares what came before? We're only starlight. Once upon a time, all the world was blind like we are. This is your life, this is your time. Look at your world, this is your life.
Okay, there we are. Yes, a bit of Dio there. Christian was saying, "Is this Dio on Broadway?" Yes, it does have that kind of feel about it. Yeah, kind of a musical bent, a bit more dramatic. Yes, fine sounding voice there, one must say. Never heard that before. Yes, Blood Orange, my loves. This is Thatcher's Blood Orange cider. Did you know you could make cider out of oranges? Apparently you can. Blood Orange. Moves me to tears every time. Yes, well, it's wonderful, Webster. Yes, yeah, we're not, no, so at no point are we trashing each other's songs here. We're just discussing, but I hope you don't think we were making fun of your song. It was lovely. Thank you very much. But I don't think Christian meant anything by that at all, my love. It's just, yes, it's different, isn't it? A bit different from Dio, my love. Yes, I'm struggling here. Oh, fucking hell. You better not have, Jake. That'll get you banned. Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Webster. Right, okay, let's get another clip up before see if we can wipe Jake's mind so he doesn't do anything with that naughty clip of me, like put it on OnlyFans or something. Or Only Wizards. I've got an Only Wizards account, so I'll let you know about that, my loves. I get my wand out all over the place. Dio on Broadway sounds awesome. Yes. I used to make cider with a mate of mine with an apple press. Okay, 15 to 16% per pint. Wow, that is scrumpy. Good God. Only Ones. Lonely Wizards, yes. I think we're discussing something that could be a niche here. Is there anyone that can create this website? Because I think we're all going to be rich. But of course, we're all going to have to get our wands out. Yes, only ones. Yes, that's got a good ring to it, hasn't it? I've got a story. Well, kind of just you talking about making scrumpy. This is a half-remembered, half-assed story, attempt at a story. But I used to pick up a lot of old patients to take them to dialysis, and they had they had loads of different stories, really wonderful stories. And one of them was about I think it was that's right, it was the baker, the local baker in the village. He would go to each person's house, and everyone would have their own kind of reserve of scrumpy. So every time he would drop off his bread delivery is a wonderful idea, and you'd have a pint of scrumpy at each one. By the end of it, it was completely legless, but what a wonderful way to live, my loves. He died at the age of 36, but one would assume. I make pruno in my cell. Wink, wink, Jimmy. Indeed. Right, yes. Less said about that, the better. Yes. We have a con in our midst. Only joking. I made mead once, but I think it may have been poison. I tried to make mead once as well, and mine went tits up as well. I have no idea why. I put about 5 or 6 jars of honey in that bastard, and it tasted like piss. No sweetness left whatsoever, but it probably was a bit of rocket fuel. Anyway, next clip coming. Right, it's not that one. Right, ready. Get ready, my loves. 3, 2, 1.
50 for the Magnum, 250 for the 38, 1 1/4 for the 25, 150 for the 380. You take this and wait here. I'll walk down with you.
How about that, my loves? The dialysis patient, John, he was diabetic. He had his kidneys were gone, so kidney failure. So yeah, he had to rely on the dialysis. It probably did start with diabetes, though. Taxi driver, look at that. Yes, Will, wonderful. And Christian as well. Dog's Day Afternoon, no, A-Top. Good attempt there. Kirk's got it as well, taxi driver. Yes, Will was on that. He got in there really quick. I wouldn't have got that, despite the fact I absolutely love the film. It's one of those films that I listen to in the background when I'm painting, so I know it really well to listen to. But that scene, I know he's talking about the various guns and how much they cost, but I don't know the framing of that scene and what it looks like. But yeah, very well done, everyone. Those that got it. Now, that story I just told, I remembered that it wasn't actually a baker. It was a vet. So these were farming. They were. It's a farming community. So the vet was going from each farm to check on the animals, and by the end of it, he was completely off his tit. So there we go. It was a better vet. I told you it would be a half-assed story, but I've got quite a few stories from these old people that I used to drive. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure most of them are dead now. So it's a sad ending to me talking about that, but there we are. Okay, vaguely familiar, but I never got it. I've only seen Taxi Driver once, actually. Okay, yeah, it's pretty damn good, I'd say. I just love seeing New York City, from that time. I like anything like that. It's a window into another world, if you will. It looked quite a rough and ready place back then. Probably still is, I don't know. Okay, Chris, yeah, don't worry. I've got to run. I have to record my video for the second week of Rocket Summer. Yes, no problem, Chris. Thanks for popping in. Lovely to see you again. And look at that. You've exited with the #1 crown. Now, I should get my tits out for that, but I won't. Anyway, thank you, Chris. Dialysis is horrible. Right, so I think you're speaking from experience there, Will, yes? Yes, it's a miserable thing for people to go through being on that. So the old gentlemen, mostly old men, but some old ladies as well, I would take them in 3 days a week, and they'd be sat wired up to that machine for between 4 and 5 hours a day. It's good if you like reading books, I suppose, but most of them were bored out of their minds. there's a kind of an urban legend that Paul Schrader, Taxi Driver scriptwriter, wrote the story inspired in an Argentinian short story. El Taximetrista by Juan Jose Saya. How was that, Christian? That's interesting. So you've definitely got taxi there in that title. I can read that much of Spanish. Yes, right. That's interesting. My great-grandfather was from Tiverton, Devon. Know it well, Webster. My sister lives there. My cider proclivities might originate there. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yes, we're quite big cider drinkers down this way. I tend to stay away from the scrumpy, though. I had 3 pints of it once and almost killed me. But there we are. That's another story. You've always got to reach that low point before you start appreciating cider. And we're talking hard cider here, of course. Over in America, I think you call apple juice cider. Is that right? Or you call it hard cider, yes. Over here, if it's called cider, it's going to have alcohol in it. And Sayer's story predates the script. So was he influenced by this, or did he just directly rip it off? It sounds like it could be that. You should see photos of Glasgow in the 80s, Jimmy. Yes, I don't know if I'd like to see that. Is cider drunk a lot up in Scotland? That's an interesting thing. I do wonder about that. Are you talking about the kind of white lightning variety? That absolutely, it's like fucking petrol. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Right, sorry. Right, let's put another song on. Right, so the next suggestion was from Sephiros. Not Sephiros. It was from Christian. Now, this will definitely get the stream knocked off. So we've got to do one hell of a powerful spell here. So this is Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD. And this is an Eminem track. So we could be in big trouble here, my loves. Big trouble in little Jimmy Town. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Godzilla, motherfucker.
You're a monster.
What's up?
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol in her. Feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the car dealer. My whole squad's in here walking around the party. A cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bobby the
One's on.
Which is probably the same reason I wrestle with mania shades in this bitch. I'm posse up. Consider it to cost me a costly mistake if they sleeping on me. The hoes better get insomnia. ADHD hydroxy cut. Pass the Kavasi. In AA with an AK melee, finna set it like a play date, better vacate. This beat is cray cray, Ray J, H-A, laughing all the way to the bank. I spray flames, they cannot tame or placate the monster.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the
One's
monster.
up.
I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a
One's
monster.
up.
When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Fire spitter monster, blood on the dance floor, Louis V carpet.
That's it, Josh. One's up.
I'm just a product of the cricket onyx. Told him lick the balls, had him just appalled. Did so many things that pissed him off. It's impossible to list them all. And in the midst of all this, I'm in a mental hospital with a crystal ball, trying to see what I still be like this tomorrow. Whispered all voices, whisper.
One's up.
This is ball back up against the wall, pencil drawn. This is just a song to go ballistic on. You just pulled a pistol on the guy with a missile launcher. I'm just a Loch Ness, the mythological. Quick to tell a bitch go off like a fifth of vodka. When you twist the top of the bottle, I'm a monster.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the
One's up.
I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a
One's up.
When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters.
One's up.
Fire spitter monster, blood on the dance floor.
Get your ones up, ones up. Everybody get your ones up. Stick 'em up
If you
the...
ever gave a damn, raise your hand, cause I'm about to set trip. Vacation plans,
One's up.
like my indexes. So all you will ever get is the motherfucking finger. Prostate exam. How can I have all these fans that perspire like a liar's pants? I'm on fire and I got no plans to retire. And I'm still the man you admire. These chicks are spazzing out. I only get more handsome and flyer. I got them passing out like what you do when you hand someone flyers. And what goes around comes around just like the blades on the chainsaw. Cause I caught the flag, but my dollar stacked right off the bat like a baseball. Like Kid Ink, bitch, I got them racks
beats with so much ease that they call me Diddy. Cause I make bands and I call getting cheese a cakewalk. Yeah. Bitch, I'm a player. I'm too motherfucking stingy for share. Won't even lend you an ear, ain't even pretending to care. But I tell a bitch I'm area of Shabaria, face on my genital area. The original Richard Ramirez, Christian Rivera. Cause my lyrics never sit well, so they wanna give me the chair. Like a paraplegic and it's scary, call it Harry Carry. Cause every time I'm digging Harry Carry, I'm marry a motherfucking dictionary on. I'm swearing up and down, niggas spit this shit's hilarious. It's time to put these bitches in the obituary column. We wouldn't see eye to eye with a staring problem. Get the shaft like a staring column. Trigger happy, pack heat, but it's black ink. Evil half of the bad meats. Evil that means take a back seat, take it back to fat beats with a maxi single. Look at my rap sheet. What attracts these people is my gangster bitch like Apache with a catchy jiggle. I stack chips, you better got a half eaten Cheeto. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I'm intimate him. I don't wanna hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. I'm murdering again. Nobody will evade him. Finna kill him and dump the fucking bodies in a lake, obliterating everything is generated. Renegade him, hit him, make anybody who want it with the pin and frame it. Don't nobody want it, but they're gonna get it anyway. Cause I'm beginning to feel like I'm mentally ill. I'm until a killer be killed. I'm a killer, be the vanilla gorilla. You're bringing a killer within me out of me. You don't wanna be the enemy of the demon who in me. I be in the receiving enemy. What stupidity it'd be. Every bit of me's the epitome of a spitter when I'm in the vicinity. Motherfucker, you better duck or you finna be dead the minute you run into me. 100% of you is a fifth of a percent of me. I'm about to fucking finish you, bitch. I'm available. You wanna battle? I'm available. I'm blowing up like an inflatable. I'm undebatable. I'm unavoidable. I'm unevadable. I'm on the toilet bowl. I got a trailer full of money and I'm painful. I'm not afraid to pull them. Man, stop. Look what I'm planning.
One's up. Bloody hell. Whoa. The hell was that? We almost played Judas Priest again. Right. Are we all still here? No. Still DRE by Dr. Dre and Snoop. That would definitely get us in trouble. Right. Let's have a look here. So, yes, there was no way I was ever going to be rapping over that, Christian, but thank you for the assuming I could be capable. Right. My suggestion, once again, push button objects, citrus canker saw. Okay, yep. There it is. Bloody hell. I think I might need an exorcism, my loves. Yeah, sorry, A-Top, what I'm doing, I'm trying to do them in order, but if you're going to be if you're going to be leaving in a moment, do let me know and I'll push you up to the top. A-Top, if you will. What is everyone's favourite type of M&Ms? Yes, thank you for all the wand action. We even had a peanut wand there, wonderful. Peanut all the way for me, Sephiros. Yes. Ribbity, scoobity, boobity, bibbity, bibbity, babbity, boobity. It's in the book. Yes, it's talking about the where Taxi Driver originated from. Always finding out interesting morsels here, and this time it's come from dear Christian. Yes, wonderful, thank you. I'm rapping, I'm rippity rapping, I'm rapping. Yes, there's a lot of ribbity. Did you, I don't suppose any of you saw Busta Rhymes performing at Glastonbury. He was doing a bit of ribbity. Not entirely, we are here. Yo, Jimmy, hello there, CH. What are you painting? I'm not painting anything tonight, my love. I've got one that I did there about 11 years ago, and I've got one there that I should be doing, but I haven't. Apologies, Brian. I'm going to be on that soon. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm just chilling actually today. How do you know me, CH? I'm not familiar with your name. It's going to blow. Indeed. Right. Strong as I am, prime movers. Right. Okay. So I've got one left in the chamber that someone requested about an hour ago. So I'll play that and then we'll have a reset. He showed us his silver sweater with his rosy pockets. Indeed. And it could easily be popped out again. So the next quiz item is about to fall upon thee. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh dear me, I forgot this was here. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's all that about, my loves? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, look at that. CH just popped his head in the door and he's got the #1 place. Okay, Dundee movie classic. Yes, Crocodile Dundee. Yes, we've got Brian, we've got Kirk, we've got Meowscarade, we've got Webster's in the mix as usual. We've got Shuffle Boyle, Emmanuel versus Dracula, as Christian's suggestion. Croc Dunders from Sephiros. Oscar-worthy performance from the crocodile. Yes, I agree. That scene is quite wonderful. She has a lovely bum. Saying it like it is. I like it. Yes, thank you. I think that's why I put that clip in. I think I did it in a kind of fever dream. I forgot it was in there. It's from my private collection, shall we say. Oh, yes, I remember that one. Puberty time, yes. I think if you ever see that scene in your formative years, I think I did on television, you never quite forget that. Yes, anyway, it's a skill being able to go straight to that scene in about 3 seconds, but there we are. It's a skill. No, you can't forget that scene. I'm just glad that old Crocodile Dundee was there to save the day and stick a fucking knife in the crocodigator's head. I was a kid and remember that bum on the big screen. Wow, I mean, I would have loved to have seen that in the cinema. It must have been huge. That scene made me watch the rest of the film. I don't remember any of the rest of the film. Yes, it's that kind of scene, isn't it? Really, it holds the whole thing together. I think you'll agree. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 more questions to go. But first, of course, we need a song, my loves. I can't believe we're still going after playing that Eminem ribbity dibbity dibbity hibbity hoppity song, but there we are. I remember there was a hat in the film. Hat and a knife. That's not a knife. Yes, that old chestnut. Okay, so this is from Brian. This is Brian's suggestion, and it's the bringing together of the wizard fraternity and the pinball. So the retro gaming, wonderful idea. Thank you very much. This is the Who. We could be in trouble with the Who. I don't know. I mean, it should be okay. One's up, just in case.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does? I don't know. What makes him so good? Ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzers and bells. Don't see no lights are flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
One's up.
I thought I was the body table king, and I just handed my pinball crown to him. Even on my favorite table, he can't beat my best. His disciples needed him, and he just does the rest. He's not crazy, flipping fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Okay. Oh my goodness, certain songs just get me right in the nipple. Apologies, I had you might have noticed I had a slight nipple slip there. It does happen. Young ladies sometimes get it in opportune moments. I occasionally get it when I'm getting my tits out. Yeah, we still here. Am I talking to myself? Send me a wand emoji and let's see what we're doing. Until then, because Atop has shouted this from the mountain top, I will be playing his next, just in case he flings a devilish curse my way. Right, yeah, Mardi Gras beads, that would be lovely, yes. I'll have to get some for next time. Right, so I'll pop this in and then we'll do another round of the old quiz, my loves. They're getting very hard from this point on, my love, so prepare yourselves. Excuse me. That's an object. Yes, what's it called? Citrus. Oh yeah, I got it. Right, okay. All ready to go there, but before we do that, we are too. I sincerely hope not. Have you been to Key West, Wizard Fest? No, I haven't, no. I had no idea there was a Wizard Fest. In fact, I occasionally daydream that if I won a very large sum of money, I would set up a festival and call it Wiz Fest. That was the idea. It'll never happen, but can you imagine how wonderful that would be? I'll buy you all tickets and we can all just get off our tits together. But anyway, here we go. Here's the next quiz question. Don't worry, Atop. It's all right. I know when there's an angry wizard in the vicinity, and we have to be careful then because anything can happen. Wizfest must happen. Can you imagine that if we all attended dressed in our finery and I had a couple of holes so my nipples could breathe? It would be wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Anyway, here's the next clip.
Going to detain a blighter for enjoying his whiskey?
It's all right, that's enough, sir.
Beggars and mash. Sir? Bubbles and squeak. Smoked eel pie. Sir? Haggis!
That's it! Dismount the banister!
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Here they are, standing in a row. Small ones, big ones, some as big as your head.
Yes. Oh, man. So, yes, Atop, you've got it. It's National Treasure. Haggis! National Treasure Kirk as well. Arms Dealer movie. No, it's not that one. What's that? Lord of War or something. The Weatherman, no. National Treasure. It's not Lord of War, but it is National Treasure. But which one, my lads? There's two of them. But I'll allow that. That's okay. Mary Poppins. I love his attempt. Well, I mean, it's a parody of pretending to be British, but he says bubbles and squeak. No. It's called Bubble and Squeak. Yes, the Bubble and Squeak, but Bubbles and Squeak? I don't think so. Smoked eel pie? Haggis? Well, I suppose so, but there we are. Yes, it is the second one. I would have preferred the name of it, but there we are. National Treasure would be a different movie. Natural Treasure would be, yes, it would be indeed. I don't actually. I'm being a bit naughty. I don't even know the name of it myself, but it's got some stupid tagline to it. But I both of those films are quite good. I think the first one's the best. You can't beat the first one, but I do like that clip. So right, here we go. This is Atop's suggestion here. So right, so wait a second. Wait a second. I thought I'd found it. Right, push button object, citrus canker saw. Now that's not what I've got. I've got something completely different there. Wait a minute. Canker saw. Okay. I don't know if I can find that one. Right, Atop. You're not having it. Now, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or it's not on the old Spotify, the spell I use to communicate these songs to you. I heard that if you can be Cage's friend, you have to sign a disclosure agreement. I'd sign it. I would, yeah. National Treasure 2, Britain First. Yes. Yes. Right, I did see Odd Jobs pop up, so I will do that. Right, I'm going to do a Nicolas Cage story now. So... I used to live, briefly, I lived in the city of Bath. I think it's in Wiltshire. Is it in Wiltshire? I think it is. But anyway, I was studying art there. And whilst I was there, Nicolas Cage was living there. So he had a residence somewhere in the city. He liked the city of Bath because it basically looks like a museum. It's got lots of old buildings everywhere. It's a bit like a small version of London, I suppose. Lots of wonderful sandstone everywhere. And anyway, so he was living there, and apparently there was a story going around at the university, at the art school, should I say, the fashion department. Now, mostly girls, of course. There's a sprinkling of boys in the fashion courses. Of course there are. Jimmy's he's not one of them, you know. Anyway, you know, one of those that you get the idea. Anyway, men and women studying fashion. And so they had their halls of residence in the circus. And the circus is this great big circular collection of buildings, very, very tall buildings. Apparently he had his apartment in there, quite an upmarket area of Bath. The whole bloody place was. I lived right on the fucking back end of shitland on the edge, where all the poor art students lived. But anyway, the fashion students had the run of the place in the circus. One night, Nicolas Cage rocked up, completely off his tits, and he was banging on their door trying to get in. That's how the story went. I don't know if they let him in or not. I would have let him in. Come on, in you come. But that Christmas, Nicolas Cage was turning on the lights at the Christmas lights turning on event, and I was there. I think my brother Mitch came up with his they weren't married then, but him and his girlfriend at the time. They came up to stay with me for the day, and we saw the lights turning on. We saw Nicolas Cage right in the distance there amongst the crowd, and he looked completely bored out of his brain. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to turn the bloody lights on. So we kind of, oh, that was nice. We saw Nicolas Cage's head from about half a mile away, and then we just thought, oh, so let's fuck off back home and get nailed. So on the way back, we're going through these back streets, and this fucking limo comes down the thing, down this back street, trying to avoid the crowds. And me and my brother Mitch, we were waving to him. He waved back, my love. So Nicolas Cage waved at me and my brother. There we are. There's my story. Although my brother has always regretted not jumping into the middle of the road and doing that thing from Face Off, where he's dressed up as a vicar. And he rolls his head. It would have been amazing. He would have invited us into his limo and we would have had a wonderful adventure, but that never happened. But anyway, there we are. There's another story for you. Right. Any Nicolas Cage stories, do get them out. A friend of mine was an extra on film and accidentally blocked Nicolas Cage's car. He had a driver, and Cage, according to my friend, started flipping the fuck out, banging on the dashboard, screaming. Is he a method actor? I assume he probably is. So what? I wonder what film that was. What was it, Family Man or something like that? Yes, wonderful. Get your Nicolas Cage stories out, my loves. Right, let's see if I can re-find this song. All right, Odd Job. Here we go. Right, let's try this. See if this is the one. I bet it isn't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I've got it. Here we go. This is for you, A-Top. One's up. Titties, lovely titties, wonderful, thank you very much. I loved that bass line. That was getting me all hot and bothered there. I was getting my sexiness out. Someone did quite a funny comment about my appearance. I don't know if I've missed it now. I think it was from you, Sephiros. I can't remember what it was there, but it was funny. Anyway, right. Yes, they're 9 Inch Nails, there's that one. I've already found yours, Kirk. Before you reminded me, I actually trawled through and found it because I'm a wonderful brother. Yes? Yes, pictures of you will be coming up soon, but thank you, A-Top, for that one. That's wonderful. I've added that to my sexy dancing repertoire. Oh, right. So, yeah, Will was listening to that last night. Alien Miami Boots Bass Madness. Feculent bass line. That's Sephiros' summing up of it, and he's a musician. You think he knows what he's talking about, and A-Top does, of course, as well. Still holding out for the X and... Oh, yeah, sorry, Shuffle. I will be on that. Don't worry, don't worry. Thank you, Wizard Master Jimmy John. You're welcome, sir. No problem whatsoever. A-Top has been appeased. Lovely. I like to be on the good side of A-Top because he's got some very powerful magic up his wizard sleeves. Breakbeat stuff, always interesting. Yes, it was very nice indeed. And look at that, Kirk's giving me a nice kiss. Lovely. I'll get my nipple out and you can blow a kiss at that, my brother. Anyway, right, the next quiz is coming up. So we've got 3 left. These are the hardest, my loves. Let's see if I can stump you with this little number. Yes, A-Top doesn't know what to make of this. No. Oh, was that a reference to my nipple thing? Anyway, yes. Right, Will's on it. Look at that. It was indeed Hannibal. Yes. Right, 3 different spellings. Yes, you've got it though. Tokyo Gore Police. No. So yes, that did put the cat amongst the pigeons. I wouldn't have got that personally. I think when the chap comes up near the end, that does it. If that wasn't there, I think it would be a bit of a tricky one. But yes, that was the sequel to Silence of the Lambs, of course. What city was that? Will, can you help me out here? Wishall. Yes. No, it's not over here. It's obviously it's somewhere in Italy. Verona? I don't know. I can't remember now. Extra points if you get where that is. Right. Right, okay. Yes, it gives it away. Does it give it away to me though? No. It's in there somewhere. That was Emmanuel, Joys of a Woman. No. No. But I did include it because there was a sexy lady in it. Guilty as charged. Venice. Right, Venice. Is it really? Of course. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It's Florence. Yes, Florence. I think it is. Is it Venice or Florence? I think it's Florence because I don't remember there was water there, wasn't there? Wait, let's play it again. Oh dear, it's all going tits up. I don't think that's Venice, is it? Or is it? I don't think it is. That's one big central river. And yes, look at her legs, my loves. Anyway, let's stop doing that. Yeah, I think maybe Florence. Yeah, but I don't know. London, it could be the Thames. But yeah, Dunfermline. Is that the city where they have pizza? Yes, it could be. It could be. Right, Christian's done it. He's bloody got it. Kirkcaldy. No. Yes, right. It's Florence. Right, no extra points for that, but it's interesting to know. Dual it's Florence. Okay. Saltash. In Saltash's dreams. Pizzaville. Yes, that's it. It's Pizzaville. Right. Anyway, right. Let's get another song on here. This is for my dear brother. This is Pictures of You by The Cure. Lovely stuff. One's up.
So
so long for the voice to be true. You're always just breaking apart my pictures of you.
One's up, everyone, one's up. Yes, we're in dangerous territory here. Very dangerous. I'm sure Robert Smith would absolutely love being on here, though, so don't worry, don't worry.
There was nothing in the world that I ever wanted more than to feel you deep in my heart. There was nothing in the world that I
Thank you, Josh. Yes, get those ones up, everyone.
to never feel the breaking apart my pictures of you.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, Kirk. Yeah, I haven't heard that one for a long time. Yes. So Josh is saying about that he was his crush as a young man, but now he looks like someone's nanny. Yes. Well, yes, it's the ravages of time, isn't it? He performed at Glastonbury this year. Did you see that, Kirk? If you're still there. He performed with that young lady. What's she called? Did that song Vampire and Driver's License? What's she called? Rodriguez? Something like that? He came on for a couple of songs with her. And he absolutely nailed it. His voice is so good. Absolutely. Yoko Ono. No, that was another universe, another parallel universe. I wouldn't mind seeing that, though, actually. Kirk was watching The Prodigy instead. I should have been doing the same. Olivia Rodrigo, that's the one. Yeah, she's a nice young lady. She's only 21, 22, something like that. The bastard. But there we are. But yes, Robert Smith these days resembles our uncle. Kirk will know what I'm talking about here. But there we are. Anyway, that's another story. So Brian's saying if there's time, he might want to pop on a bit of Jethro Tull. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a go if there's time. Hopefully there will be. I'm just about to play something for Shuffle. He's been waiting in the wings quite patiently, so I will do him the service of playing that. I've managed to hunt it down on YouTube. That's why my eyes were glazing over on the camera. I've been meaning to watch it though. No, Age, yeah. It looks like, well, let's not go there. I've always thought that Adrian, this is just between me and my family here, looks like, you know, when in Return of the Jedi, when Darth Vader takes his helmet off and you see his actual head, that's our uncle. Anyway, don't worry, we're estranged more or less. The fact, if he's watching this, it will be an absolute miracle, but cheers, mate. Anyway, right, let's gloss over that. Right, so this is for Dear Shuffle, also known as, I should know his name because he's also purchased some of my paintings, my loves. I forgot to say that. I want to say Andrew, or maybe you don't want me to disclose that. Anyway, he'll always be known as Shuffle to you and I, my loves. This is what he wants. This is the X and the Brass Unbound State of Shock at the Meteo Festival, Mulhouse, the 25th of August 2011. How did I find that? Well, I used to spell, my loves. Shit. Maxing out the levels here. What's up, my loves? Andy, yes, cheers, Andy. Good man, absolute gentleman, I would God's sake. Yes. Thank you, Josh. Get these ones on.
Washing their feet, but now I'm told that I should call the police. My apartment is surrounded by rocks. My neighbors tell me it is more good than bad. Better be careful or lose what we have. When the city burns down, we'll move to Tinseltown. Let's start a war on our continuous life and get the authorities to decentralize. The common mind is easy to divide.
Good Lord. Wow, that was amazing. Was that filmed by you, Shuffle? That was I took the liberty there of sharing that, but that's from Shuffle Boyle's own channel there. I'm assuming he was the camera man there. Yes, it is, right, with the band's permission. Meteo is one of my favourite festivals. It was a great night, right. The X, right, Dutch punk band since the 80s. Yeah, wow, never ever heard of that before. The trumpet player was incredible. He's sticking it right in the old microphone there. I've never seen that technique before. Plus some big names from the modern jazz scene. Right, yes. Okay, right, so Josh is off. Okay, cheers, Josh. Thanks for all the wand action. I think you did some mighty spells there. You've saved our bacon on a number of occasions. Thank you very much, Josh. Cheers. Raymond Packy on trumpet. Right, okay. I probably mispronounced that. Apologies if I have. Yes, he was really good. I mean, I don't know anything about musicality. Is that a word? But yeah, he seemed to know his bloody business, I'd say. Yeah, very nice indeed. And we got an actual performance on the screen, thanks to dear Shuffle. Thank you very much. Now, right, I don't have a great deal more time because I need to go to my bedchamber, but there are some other songs waiting to be played. I just know it. So I will be playing the Jethro Tull one. Is there anything I've missed? Do let me know. Whew, sorry, I've been baking my tits off in here. I was giving myself maximum fan action whilst that was on, but it hasn't even scratched the surface. Right. 9 Inch Nails. I knew there's one more. Right. Yes, I love the thrusting especially. It reminded me of the that lewd dance I do at the beginning with my wizard robes. No, I'm not. No, don't worry, Sephiros. Nothing is off the table here. I'll play anything. I just forgot. Right, so, and we will, of course, have a Sephiros finisher as ever. What was the 9 Inch Nails track? Can you quickly lay it on the floor for me, Sephiros? Nail the devil down and I will produce it for thee. I used to have a CD of Tortoise and the X. Really cool collaboration there. Well, there we go. Shuffle will love that A-top. Just like you imagined. Okay. Oh my god, I've just remembered I haven't finished off the quiz. Bear with me. Right, so the 9 Inch Nails track is ready to go. Right, here we go. Here's the next quiz. Is it this one? Wait, one moment. No, we've done that one. Right, there's 2 left to go. So this is the penultimate one. Prepare yourselves. This is very tricky. I really recognize some people, yeah? Wetness, no. Oh, right, yes, of course. I thought you were being lewd there, but yes, you're absolutely right. Webster's on it as well. Lord of the Rings, that could easily be like a prequel, couldn't it? So we had Strider there in the mix, or also known as Aragorn, and Harrison Ford doesn't quite work, of course, but that does look like a, I don't know, kind of medieval meal that they're having. Of course, it's Witness. Wonderful story, wonderful film. And I think you do get to see a bit of titty in that film, if I remember rightly, my lads. I don't know why it's in my collection. It might be to do with that, I don't know. But yeah, it's quite nice. The music is quite distinctive in that film. A lot of synth, if I remember rightly. Yes, A-top is on it. We've got an absolute master here. A-top and Sephiros, they're almost godlike, but Webster is also formidable. I'm glad you're still there, Webster. I wasn't sure if you had flown the coop, but yes, wonderful. Right, I'll tell you what, just to get this out of the way, we'll have the last one now. Luckily, no one got the crown, so I don't have to get my tits out. But anyway, here's the last one. Prepare yourselves. What, I can't remember what this is now.
Anyways, I noticed Mr. Nightingale had a bruise on his cheek, and to be perfectly honest, I also thought he looked a little scared. Scared? Yes, yes.
Well, there we are. Right, what's that then? It's not Pee Wee Herman. Just to give you a clue. Yeah, the way top is on it like a car bonnet. No, oh no, I can see where you're going there, Kirk, but no. Yes, Eyes Wide Shut. Is that Alan Cummings playing the bellhop there? That's one of the best scenes in the film for me. I thought his acting was absolutely top notch. Yeah. It was him, yes. I thought it was, but he's a lot younger there. The Real American Psycho, yes, yes. Right, wonderful stuff. Okay, so yeah, everyone has got everything. Amongst you all, you've vanquished my sorry excuse for a quiz. I will do a quiz one day which will perplex you all, but then it won't be any fun, would it? I could make it really random. Anyway, so yes, let's get Sephiros's track out. He only asked for it about 2 hours ago. Apologies, Sephiros. I will pay you back, my friend, by playing another one of your songs later. That's the bargain, my loves. It will always be thus. So this is Just Like You Imagined by 9 Inch Nails. Are we going to have to do ones up for this? Maybe. Ones up. Right, whilst this is quiet, I'll just say we used to do quizzes for each other over Zoom during the lockdowns, and I did a very explicit one. I was laughing to myself because I thought I could dole that out, but I better not. Anyway, yes, we're still here, Angus, by the skin of our teeth. One's up. Yes, yes, I've never heard that before. In fact, I don't have much experience with 9-inch nails at all. Yeah, it's very good. I enjoyed that. Just added it to the old Bix, to the list. I also love The Great Below a lot from The Fragile. Right, okay. I need to familiarize myself with these albums. Nice piano, says Shuffle. Yes, yes, it was quite lovely. I think Pretty Hate Machine might be my least favourite by him. The Slip is kind of meh, but the rest I love so much. Year Zero is so great. Okay, so we've got some fans here. And Sephiros has a Year Zero remix EP on his website and on his channel if you fancy a gander. Interesting. Yes. If you want minor key and sad piano music, try Descending by the Black Crows. Nice, Sephiros. I'll check it out. Okay, so, right, that will lock in the last song. So we've got Angus. He hasn't had a pick yet because he's only just arrived. So I'll play that. I'll also do the Jethro Tull, and then we'll end with a nice, lovely frosted coating by our own dear Sephiros. So let's get this ready. What am I doing again? I'm slightly unhinged this evening. I think it's the heat. Do you ever get that? The heat gets to you and it starts sapping your brain power. Yeah, let's try that. So the Black Crows. Okay, here we go. Descending by the Black Crows. Sounded like the beginning of a James Bond song then. Nobody does it better. There we are. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Angus. Yet another song I've never even heard of. I've added that to my list. I tell you what, I absolutely love all of your suggestions. All I listen to at the moment, all through the week, are suggestions that come from here. It's all I listen to now. Really good. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. So right, right. So we've got a Jethro Tull song coming up. You're very welcome, Angus. No problem at all, sir. And then we will finish with a wonderful track by Sephiros. It's going to be called Buffer. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to hearing that. So let's get the old Jethro Tull out. Jethro Tull. Now that's named, so that band is named after Jethro Tull. Was that the seed drill during the Industrial Revolution? Was it a seed drill? I can't remember now. But there we are. Have remembered facts that mean nothing. Coming to you at supersonic speed from old Jimmy. Right, here we go. Here's Cross-Eyed Mary by Jethro Tull. Yes, he's got his flute out, my lads. Wonderful. Scottish invention indeed. Yes, lovely. Why did they name themselves Jethro Tull then? There's my next question. I'm assuming the Luddites weren't particularly keen on the idea. Was it that? Something to do with that? I don't know. Back in the mix. One's up, everyone. Lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely. I've never heard that one, Brian. Thank you for that one. I do like a bit of Jeff Rotel. His voice was quite different in that one, don't you think? What's going on there? Yes, Ian's back with us. So he's doing the Elric read-along. Yes, I've almost finished it, actually. I'll finish it tomorrow, I think. I'm really enjoying it. Never read any of these Elric novels before. I just love how fast-paced it is, and it's really nicely written. I'm really enjoying his imagination. It's so wonderful. I haven't read a great deal of sword and sorcery stuff in the past, so this is really lovely. Quite dark stuff as well, although it's not gratuitous. It's not, it's not describing everything in too much detail, but there's enough to make you start thinking, shit, I wouldn't want to live there, if you will. 2/3 through, right? Yeah, I'm a bit closer to the end than you. Then I'm about 5/6. Now, this is an interesting thing. It's something I've always struggled with. I can't pronounce anything, but I can't pronounce my THs. I can't do it. So anything with a TH in it, and I do like an idiot, basically. I definitely missed something growing up. So yeah, someone brought me up on it once on an old video, and I thought, you fucking bastard. I can't help it, mate. I try, but it requires too much thought. Thought requires too much thought, mate. Anyway, you get the idea. On the last third, right? So Shuffle's along for the ride, of course. Yeah, you've been in the thick of it, haven't you, with the conversation? I've been reading it all, but I haven't had the time to do much of the contributing to that conversation. And I don't want any spoilers, so I've been avoiding the main Elric of Mel Nibene thread. Finally bought the Millennium Edition as well. Wonderful, yes. I'm about a third of the way through as well. First one, although I've read it before. Right, so Ian is a veteran. I had a friend that could only pronounce CH as SH. Oh dear, yes, that's an unfortunate one. So chips would be ships. Okay, a portion of ships, please, Matt. Yeah, that's an unfortunate one. Yeah, mine normally goes under the radar, but occasionally you get some fucking pedant that brings it up. Sometimes it's my wife, although she did used to be a English language teacher, so they are very strict on these things. She's tried to get me to do it, but I just spit in her face. I don't really, my loves, but it is quite funny, me trying to actually pronounce the TH. I've only read the first one in the past, so the rest will be new to me. That'll be exciting. Yes, it's where I've got to. It's taken, no spoilers, it's taken a dark turn, that's all I'll say. But I'm really intrigued as to where it's going to go. What was I going to say? Oh, Shuffle, I was just going to say, you've... So Shuffle he purchased a few of my paintings the other day. So it's in the post. Hopefully you'll get it, Shuffle. But I've also included a little drawing. It may or may not be of a penis playing a jazz trumpet. Just to warn you in case you're opening it in front of fragile minds. But there we are. So anyone that ever buys anything, and I know them, they will receive something lewd like that. But it's only a little scribble. There's nothing to worry about too much. Yes, I drew it with the tip of my penis. But other than that, there's nothing to worry about. Did he get the naughty stare one? No. Shuffle didn't go for that one. Funnily enough, still no one's taken that one. It's yours if you want it, Ian. Can't even give it away. As long as it's just a drawing and not a photo. No, not this time. That's normally if you buy a second painting. Yeah, it's just hard getting the devil in the camera frame, if you know what I mean. I haven't got a macro lens. By which mean a very small one. Picasso. Yes, I tell you what, what's that film? Superbad. The beginning of that film. I love that film, by the way. I think that is such a brilliant film. It's right on my level, let's put it that way. And at the beginning, it's just all of his school books with like various penis drawings on it. And that's pretty much me. And I've never stopped doing it. So another chap, he's bought one as well. And I've done the same thing for him. But I wouldn't just toss these into any old painting shipment, let's put it that way. Only wizards that I know can handle this potent form of magic that's instilled in the paper. But anyway, there we are. So we're winding down, my loves. Right, we'd better pop the last one out because I should already be tucked up in bed, my loves. My wife's going to skin me alive. Anyway, right, we are going to end with our own dear Sephiros. And this evening it is The Delights of Buffer. So here we go. Prepare yourselves for this, my loves. One's up. One last time, my lads. One's up. Absolutely cracking. Thank you very much, Sephiros. Never ever disappoints. Now, Hollyoaks did not deserve you to be on there. They're unworthy of the mighty Sephiros. But yeah, that's funny that you were just browsing the television and you saw your song there. That must be a very surreal experience. Yeah, that's true. At least you're getting paid. That's something at least. But yeah, wow, that's really good stuff. Yeah. Do you have the episodes of Hollyoaks saved, by the way, with your songs on? Because that's exactly what I would do. And I would play them over and over again to anyone that would happen by. But yes, excellent stuff. Now, is there any chance of you making any more music, Sephiros? I know you've kind of you've stopped doing it, but is there any possibility that you would reprise your role as a master musician? I stuck the advert on my channel a while back. I do not have the Hollyoaks episodes. No, probably couldn't even find them again. Yeah, it might be tricky. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a claim to fame, though. I mean, crikey. Very few people that get their music anywhere, do they, really? I've just been watching YouTube videos last couple of days about that new AI band that's blowing up on a couple of streaming services. It's fucking depressing shit. There we are. Right, I've been dabbling a bit, but I don't know. It seems hard to do anything now for some reason. Too rusty. It's like riding an old bike, I'm sure, Sephiros. Just get some of that rust off, give it a damn good oiling, pump up those tyres, get a nice comfy seat on the devil, and you're away. I'm sure you could get right back into it. And any new tracks that break, or anything hot off the forge, we will play it gladly here, my love. Definitely. Was that Sephiros' song? It was indeed, Christian. Yeah. Absolute cracker. Let's all hope he does. Let's hope he gets back into it, because it's a damn shame, isn't it? Your songs always go down brilliantly, and we're not blowing smoke up your arse. So we're all really into it. And I think it's great to have someone actually with us that's created it. You know, normally I just steal these things from unknowing sources, unwitting sources. Fuck, I can barely speak. It's the heat, my loves. It's getting to my tits. But anyway, I'm gonna have to bimble off now. Thank you all for sticking with me tonight. I mean, as far as I can tell, everyone's still here. We've had the same number of viewers throughout. One of them being me. I've opened it in the background just to check everything's going on because I'm a fucking professional. But anyway, thank you all once more for popping along to this thing, whatever it is. Yes. Let's all join again next week if you like. I think I'm up for that, as long as it's not too hot. And we're all bots. There could be a few in the mix. They need to send some more bots, maybe. But I think this is just the right amount of people. In fact, I was thinking about this. If it ever got a bit too heavy, if we got too many, naughty people in here, I think what I would do is unlist it, but give you all a way in, if you will. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, it went up to 22. That is a record. Yeah, I've never been up there before. But yes, we'll see how it goes. I may even do a Discord for the channel, and then we can work things out from there. But we'll see. I don't think it's ever going to go too crazy. But, I've seen... You watch some streams and the fucking comments are just flying by, and that's just no good at all. Thank you, Adele. A great show again. Thank you very much. Night, everyone. Yes, night all. And yes, do sleep well. And don't have any bad dreams about seeing my nipples. They're perfectly harmless. Jim's Dark Web Pop-Up Radio, invite only. Yeah. Things would really get out of hand on one of those, just saying. But anyway, let's leave it there. Thank you all, and good night, my lads. Good night. Cheerio. Oh yeah, cheers. Cheers, Kirk. He's off to watch Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, cheers, Shuffle. Thanks for your contributions as ever. Yes, cheers, Brian. Cheers, Ian. Glad you popped back in. Yes, ciao, Sephiros. Thank you as ever for coming along for the ride. I don't know if there's anyone else left. I'm sure Christian's still there, but he's probably polishing his wand. But anyway, cheers, Christian, and anyone else who popped in. Anyway, I better go now.